Hey there! Glad you took us up on that offer we put out. Now let me first introduce myself. I'm Dominic, and I'm the manager here at Cody and Co's Games and Grub. I've been overseeing this place ever since the old owner took off, and boy has it been a wild ride. Now, based on your resume here, it says your name is Bethany? Well, Beth, you're just in luck. You've made a really great decision working with us here at Cody and Co, so I hope you're ready to have the best week of your life. Now, I know your accommodation at the moment may not seem like much, but don't worry. We'll have you out of that shabby back room come this week's end and place you in your very own security office. How cool is that? Alright, so if you've been looking around so far, I'm sure you've noticed that we've provided you with a couple of gadgets to help you get through the night. Not that you wouldn't or anything. Now, first and most important is the building power. We've had some budget cuts since the old manager took off, so we've had to limit our power usage for the night shift. But don't worry, we've provided you with a solution, which is by giving you the opportunity to generate your own power. If you look at your camera interface, you may notice a white bar with a marker running across it. This is your switch meter. All of the camera's functions respond to this meter, and pressing a camera while the marker overlaps that little red sweet spot you see in the middle will grant you back a bit of power, and, as a bonus, cause the camera to load a lot faster than usual. You might also notice that number on the bottom right of the camera map. This number increases the more perfect camera switches you get, and the higher it gets, the more power you accumulate with each switch. Other functions on the camera, such as the audio prompt, also follow this system, so be sure to use this function wisely. Now, enough yammering about the cameras. You may have already noticed the two automatic doors in front of you. You can shut these with a buttons press, but be mindful of the power they take up. We just installed these as a safety feature, should any of our friendly mascots come lumbering your way. Now, if any of them do wind up outside your doors, before you close them, be sure to get their attention first by pressing the audio button you see on your camera's interface. Now, I hear you asking, can I close the door on them without distracting them too? And to that I say, sure you can. But they've been known to be very persistent, and may slam on the doors if you just outright shut them out. So just be smart about how you go about all that. I'm sure you noticed that little curtain behind you too. Rest assured, there's no need to worry about what we got in there. For now, at least. So, about the actual work you'll be doing here, we may not have been completely honest in saying that this was just a simple night watch job. Okay, I'll just cut to the chase here. There's this thing called the anomaly that some of our guys have been catching on the camera feed as of late. There are a few theories going around as to what exactly it might be. Spare robot, nasty critter, juvenile delinquent. All this to say that you'll essentially be ghost hunting during your time here. While that may sound scary, just know that this anomaly hasn't been known to engage with any of our previous night watchmen. Or, women, in your case. So, keep your eyes open and sift through the cameras. The moment you see any dark or shadowy figure obstructing your view, press the audio button on your camera to hopefully scare it off. Now just do that a couple times, and we'll have enough data for the night. You can clock out once you're done. So, Beth, that should be just about everything. Watch the cameras, shut any pesky mascots out of your room, and locate the anomaly. Child's play. You got this. Be talking to you tomorrow then. Have a good night.
My dear friends, the worst has come to pass. As many of you may already know, my brother, Darren, has not been found since his disappearance earlier this year. He 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 meant the world to me, as I'm sure he did to plenty of you too. His astounding creativity and infallible craftsmanship became the source of so many wonderful memories for children all across the country. These moments we shared will remain evergreen to me for as long as I live. Before I continue, though, I'd like to show you this. A child at Cody's gave this to me once when I was visiting the restaurant. Wonderful, isn't it? This creativity we inspire. As it pains me to say, I do understand the suspicion people may have had toward me in the months following my brother's disappearance. But please, I urge you all to understand how these events have weighed heavy on me. He was my family too. The threats I've received since then caused me to think about my place in all this. I I know I may not have been the most communicative or involved between the two of us, but I still did hold so much love for the work we did together. All this is to say that I will be stepping down as proprietor of Cody and Co. I've had a long and fulfilling career, and I only hope that the kindness I've shown will continue to reflect on the company as I look forward to finding someone new to handle the reins. But until then, I hope only to leave this company in a better state than it currently remains. If my being a part of this only serves to obstruct the joy and wonder that my brother and I wish to impart, then perhaps it is best if I step down and let the magic live on without me. Thank you for everything. I genuinely had a wonderful time.
Hey, Beth. Welcome back. I'm guessing last night went by without a hitch? Ah, I knew you'd get the hang of it eventually. So, given how last night went, I assume you've seen it by now? Pretty freaky, ain't it? Don't worry though. All that work you put in last night got us enough data to at least figure out a bit of what the anomaly's presence entails. We still haven't figured out whether it's a virus or some other animatronic hiding in the restaurant. What we do know is that it's emitting lines of recursive data at obscene speeds. This data, it's bleeding into the animatronics, corrupting them, transforming their behaviors. So just keep an eye peeled for anyone who might try to sneak into that room with you. Can't guarantee they'll be as friendly as they usually are. Oh, right! The tech guys wanted me to let you know about Morris, the character sitting in the curtains behind you. We've been trying to get him functional for a while now, and we were making progress up until the anomaly appeared. Since then, he's been, well, finicky. As a precaution, we've provided you with a panel with 4 buttons. You'll have to gauge the severity of Morris's progress and press these buttons depending on how close he's gotten to you. For example, if you see him only slightly move, then press the green button and flash it again to send him back into his idle mode. However, if he's much closer, then you might want to try the orange or red buttons. It's entirely up to you, so just do your best to act fast in these situations. Now, that should be everything for tonight. If you need help with anything, don't be afraid to hit me up. Have a good night, Beth.
Greetings, employee, and welcome to Part 3 of the Warren Tech Mascot Training Module. In this chapter, we'll be demonstrating how to safely wear and operate our patented Flex mascot suit. To begin the process, locate the 4 winding ports present on each of the character's limbs. Use your company-issued War Wrench to turn counterclockwise and disengage the mascot's enhanced performance mode. You should notice the eyes glow red from the activation of the light relay. This means that the mascot is ready to be worn. Simply be warned, do not by any circumstances wear the mascot suit while it is still in its enhanced performance mode. Its specialized routines involve the full rotation and contortion of the extremities. Should you be caught in the suit during the performance of one of these routines, do not panic. If you can, tuck your legs and arms into the main torso and lower your head as far as possible.
Repeat the phrase. Abort showtime routine. Jonah protocol in effect. Abort showtime routine. Jonah protocol in effect.
glad to hear from you again tonight. You've been doing astoundingly well thus far. There shouldn't be much else to bother you at this point, given how well you've handled what we've thrown at you the past 2 nights. So for this night, just keep an eye out for any extra mascots that may start moving. This anomaly really is psyching up the place, but that's why we got you, ain't it? Now, I'm sure you want to hear a little bit more about what's been going on with our little anomalous friend. Well, we found that those lines of recursive data it's been hardwiring into our mascots indicate the presence of some sort of directive. We're not entirely sure what it wants them to do or why it needs them for whatever it needs accomplished. But by the way they've been communicating, it really seems that whatever this directive is has gotten pretty sophisticated, far past the expertise of our technicians. It's times like these where I really miss the old boss. He knew those robots inside and out, and I feel that part of this is because of the changes old Lonnie made to them. I just hope we can still salvage this situation for what it's worth. Well, that'll be it for me then. Good night, Beth. Be safe.
clocking out? Okay. Have a good night then. Hey, Lonnie, mind if I talk to you about something?
Oh, of course. I was just about to finish up here. What's on your mind?
So, I've been going over the company's financial statements to help allocate the budget for next year. I noticed that some of our bank capital's been withdrawn and donated to a couple of undisclosed recipients. They've been blocked out. You wouldn't happen to know anything about this, would you? Okay. If you don't know anything about it, I'll just go ask Cynthia.
You won't get anything of value out of her. I made those withdrawals.
Alright, that's fine, but let me know next time. Given how much was spent, I don't have enough money left to fund my R&D for the new mascots next year. We need to focus on improving the restaurant before doing anything like this, okay? Anyways, who were the recipients anyway? You're joking, Lonnie. Tell me you're joking.
Quite the opposite, I'm afraid.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And after all that shit about dedicating yourself to the betterment of the company, to promise a business that would never do anything to harm its audience again, you pulled this on me?
Look, calm down. I can explain.
No, you can't explain shit. You may put up a face to get them to tolerate you, but I'll be damned if you ever gave a shit about the kids. I'm the one working my ass off out there to cover for your mistakes.
I said calm down! Don't even start with me. Your pitiful self-righteousness is pathetic. Do you not remember the hole I dug you out of? You owe every part of this success to me. I made this company, and I made you. Don't try to push superiority onto me when you're the one who crawled to me, begging for my help all those years ago. What I do with my company's funds is none of your business. Do what is asked of you before I decide you're no longer needed.
Fine, you made your point.
Glad we came to an agreement. Be seeing you.
Whatever.
Hey Beth, hope you're holding up a little better than we have. Things have been kinda tough over here on our end. The Anomaly's presence really has been taking a toll on the mascot software as of late, and it's getting to the point where the damage done is practically irreversible. These mascots, they were designed by the old boss's brother, Daryl Warren, and we don't have the blueprints necessary to make such foundational repairs, since Mr. Lonnie sold the patents off long ago. He, really didn't leave us in a great place, huh? But anyways, the tech guys told me last night that Cody started to act a bit different. He doesn't seem to be quite as direct as the others, instead opting to go to the front desk and power room to rewire the generator control boxes there. If you see him messing around with the power in those rooms, just make sure to play the audio prompt to drive him away. So, watch out for him, and make sure to watch your power too. That should be everything for tonight. Here's to a better day tomorrow. Good night, Beth.
I'm done. I'm done.
Just what is the meaning of this?
I can't keep covering your ass. I've just about had it. I've been trying to keep the magic alive for years at this point, but everything you've done has just thrown a wrench in every plan I've had. Every single time I was at the cusp of making something good for our audience, you've pulled the rug out from under my feet. Whatever, I know your heart was never really in it. Hell, we both know that neither of us would be here if it weren't for my mascots.
Do I need to remind you of the last time we've had this conversation?
No, because I've been thinking about what you said. Sure, you helped me out of a dark place, but I'm sure as goddamn hell you only ever did it to leech off my talent, knowing full well you couldn't produce a fraction of what we've accomplished here on your own.
Just get to the point. You're wasting my time.
I've had Cynthia pull our financial statements from the last 2 years. Don't even think about going after her when this is done, because she's made up her mind to leave long ago. I have the contacts of every news outlet in the state, ready to publish the uncensored documents at a moment's notice.
What? Are you dense? Don't you realize that this is gonna spell the end of you too?
I do. Besides, however this turns out sure as hell beats trying to steer a ship that's been sinking for years now. So I'm gonna give you 2 options. Walk away now and forsake your every stake in this company, or take the fall with me and lose everything anyway.
You belligerent, unthinking fool! You really haven't changed at all, have you? Still the over-emotional disaster of a child you've been since we were kids. God, it's no wonder Mom and Dad gave up on you so damn easily. You know what? Do your worst. You won't get anything out of me.
Then I guess you made your choice.
God damn it, Doria, get back here! This isn't something you just decide!
I've told you, my name is Daryl. Goodbye, Vonnie.
No, this can't be happening. Why are you making me do this?
Hey, Beth, we messed up. Big time. There's close to nothing left of the mascot's original code now. This afternoon, they were just completely unresponsive to our showtime controls. We don't know what to do with them anymore. Just be safe tonight. Please. There's no telling what they're capable of now. Now, I shouldn't be telling you this, but since we're in deep shit either way, I might as well. The old boss, Mr. Lonnie, turns out he never quite left the company. He's actually been managing the company behind the scenes for a while now, and if I'm being completely honest, I'm pretty sure he's the reason the company's been bleeding so badly these past few months. Nevertheless, he may be the only one who can help. So I've contacted him, and we've decided to meet up at the restaurant tomorrow night and see what's wrong with the mascots. You can come too if you want. He said there's a room somewhere behind the stage where we can hunker down and take a look at them. I'll let you know more tomorrow. Good luck tonight, Beth. Stay strong.
Hello? Oh, hello? Lonnie, what is this? Get me the hell out of here.
No. They can't know. God. Why are you making me do this?
Wait, what? Lonnie, what the hell are you thinking of doing?
Please. Don't make this harder than it has to be.
Lonnie, please, no. Listen, don't do this. I'm your brother!
You made me do this! They can't know. No one can know.
Please, Lonnie, I don't want to die! I don't want to die! I don't want to die!
Now, no one will know. I'm sorry, dear one.
Fuck, man! Why didn't I think this was a trick? God damn it! Lonnie didn't show up at all, that fucking liar! The animatronics, they're all gone! That thing backstage, it got them! I saw it rip them apart like it was nothing! Shit, I think I can still hear it. Beth, if you get this, run, goddammit, run! I don't know what the hell kind of monster Lonnie locked up in there, but we have to make sure it doesn't get out of here. We have to... Oh shit!
We're going to do wonderful things, you and I.